Bearded Goof Smash! What's up, ladies and gentlemen, duders of all ages? Welcome back to another mod review with your best bud, Bearded Goof. Today we're going to take a look at fairy lights. As you can tell, this adds string lights, a whole bunch of different kinds of string lights, to your world, and it is just awesome. It is updated all the way from 1.7.2 to 1.16.5. As far as I can tell, there's only forge and no fabric and nothing else, basically. So I kind of messed up in the layout of this map, so we're going to start kind of like part way through it, and I just have to find my beginning spot here. I've managed to put, I think, most of the recipes, but there's a lot of recipes, like a lot of recipes. So this is what we're going to start off with here. All of the colors of the lights. Isn't it beautiful? So this right here is a fairy light. You see that little light right there? That's what you need to make. And this is the recipe to make that right there. Now, all you got to do, everywhere you see a dye in all of these recipes throughout this map, I just put a white dye there, and all you have to do is just replace it with any color dye that you want, and you will get a different color fairy light. So in order to make the plain string lights right here, you need this recipe right here. So once you've crafted the fairy light itself, just put it in there with a couple of pieces of iron and some string, and you are good to go. Now, one of the cool things about this is if you want, like say you put it up and it's sagging way too far, like say, I don't know if this is gonna work here, but let me just grab one of these. Say you put it, okay, I guess it only goes so far. But you see how it's like really straight and you want it to sag some more? You take some string and you just keep clicking it until it sags. Well, I guess it doesn't sag any more than that, but that's about as far as it goes. But okay, so like if we did it, I guess from this one, and it's a little less tension, you can make it sag quite a bit more there. And if you do it too much and you're like, oh no, now I have to take it off and replace it or rebuild it, you don't. Just grab a stick and just click it until it's at the bend what you feel most happy with. So let's get rid of that right there. And I'm going to continue showing you this, guys, because there is so much to show you. Oh my gosh. So you can make these sort of like Chinese lanterns or Japanese lanterns. I can't actually tell what they are, but I've put them all in different colors here for you guys to see. And again, every single time, if you want to change the tension of the cable, you can. It doesn't matter what it is or which one it is, it works for everything. So here is the recipe for the lantern. And again, I've used the white dye, so if you just want to change up the color, like blue, you'd put in the blue dye and it would just change it up. So this is the next one here. It's a very nice design, and they light up and glow, and it's just pretty. There's the design for this one that you're seeing right there. Okay, and then you've got these cool looking sort of oil lantern things. Very, very nice design. And here again is the recipe. Oh, something else before I forget. I want to point out that you can hang them on the wall. Although some of them don't hang on the wall. Some of them, I don't know if this one does. Yes, this one does. Some of them actually have to hang from like a block. And I'll show you in a little bit those ones that do. We've got another type of oil lantern right here, which is very, very nice. There you go. Check that out. This one also can hang. There you go, from the wall or from the ceiling. That's only if you do it individually, though. Here is the recipe. Okay. Now, we've got these things. They're a little bit hard to see, so I'm going to have to come down here like this. They're little sort of like stars or flowers. And again, all of the different colors, and it's just very pretty. See, this one, if you wanted to hang it on the wall, it goes flat like that, but if you wanted to hang it sort of upside down, it'll also hang upside down even without the cable. Like say if you just place it on the ceiling like that, and you'll still get a little bit of ambience light. And here is the recipe for this one right there. Okay, now the next one's the jack-o'-lanterns. Look at that. There you go. All the colors, and here is the recipe. Again, this guy can be hung on the wall and the ceiling. There you go, there's the recipe. And then we've got skulls. Check it out. Isn't it pretty colorful? Very nice. Okay, so here is the recipe for this. And again, you can hang it on the wall and the ceiling. Over here, we've got some ghosts. Ooh, it's scary. Oh my gosh. And again, ceiling and wall. Here is the recipe for this one. Now, I'm going to show you guys some pretty cool stuff towards the end too, so don't bail out on me now. So we've got spiders here in several different colors. There you go. And again, ceiling and wall. It's just beautiful. You'll see the difference when I point out the ones that don't actually hang the same way. I'm just showing you these all now. So here's the recipe. And then you've got witches or wizard hats. I'm pretty sure it's the witch's hat, but you know, you could be wizard too if you wanted it to be. There you go. Also very nice. Again, wall and ceiling, and they hang like that as well. So there you go. Check that out. There's the recipe. And then we have one of my favorites actually. You've got the snowflakes. I actually think the snowflakes are really well done, and they're very, very pretty. Check that out. Again, you can hang it on the ceiling and the wall. Okay, and there you have it. There's the recipe. Now you've got some hearts. Ah, it's just so lovely, isn't it? Look at how lovely that is. And, okay, so this is basically what I was telling you. So this is hanging from, like, just try and visualize the ceiling there. There's a barrier block right there. But if you went to hang it on the wall, it would basically do that, and you can't really tell exactly what it is. So I've got a barrier block there to simulate a ceiling, and that's what it looks like. So that's the difference between them. And here again is the recipe, and I believe it's the same for the moonlights here. Okay, yeah, so it's the same with the moonlights. It has to be simulated or else it just goes flat on the wall. And there's the recipe as well, which is kind of cool that it includes a clock. I think it's just very, very cool idea. And then over here, you've got some stars. I'm pretty sure those are stars. Very nice. And I think, again, it's the same thing. You have to have it hanging on the ceiling or it just looks weird. Or a barrier block. There's the recipe again. Or now. And then you get icicles. Very, very cool. I absolutely love these. And then this one actually does hang properly on the wall and the ceiling. And there's the recipe right there. Moving on, we now have these things which are called meteor lights. They're sort of some kind of meteor thing, and if you look really closely, it's a little bit hard to see, but we'll check it out a little bit later as we go to look at, I don't know, I guess, we'll go and decorate a town. So there you go. Very nice. And once again, here is the recipe. The thing with this one is you can't actually hang this one on the wall. I don't even think you can hang it on a ceiling. I think it has to be on the cable because no matter what I tried, I couldn't hang it on the wall or the ceiling. It basically had to be on the cable. Sorry, here's the recipe. Okay, now this is one of my favorites, as you can tell. And I'm going to show you this one real quick because I kind of want to do this again. Let's see, can I take one of those? So here is the recipe, just to show you guys. Now this is really cool, so you can do quite a bit of things with this. Oh, do I have to make another one? Alright, I guess I'm going to have to grab a brand new one here. So I'm just going to go over into the tab here and grab a new one. Let's see. Pretty sure when you go to hang it, yeah, there you go. Okay, so you can even change the color of the words. So the first one I'm going to do is green. So Shri. Okay, space. And then I'm going to choose pink. Smells. Wait, hang on. Can I? It's not letting me type it. Hang on. Oh, it's not letting me type it in a different color. Yeah, it's not letting me type it in a different color. So I guess it used to let you do that, but now it's not. So let's just do Shri smells in green. There you go. Sorry, Shri. Okay, so that's the recipe for that one. And then you've got a garland. So if you attach it to the wall, you get these little red ribbons. And if you attach it to a ceiling or like poles or something, you get these little iron sort of clasps on the end of it. There is the recipe. So it's both the same recipe. You just get a different graphic if you put it on the wall as opposed to hanging it from something. Now, here is something really cool. Oh, I totally skipped the other part. So I'm going to have to go back here. So this is totally my fault. I really laid this map out a little bit wrong, and I just didn't feel like fixing it. So this right here, I can't actually remember what these things are. These are tinsel garlands, all colorful. Now I should probably point out these don't light up, as far as I'm aware anyway. They never did for me. And here is the recipe, and again, all you got to do is just change the color of the die depending on what kind of garland you want. And then you've got banners. So you've got one design right here, a second design here, a third design here, and another design right here. So in terms of the designs, the very pointy ones, this is the pattern, and then the other ones, which are those ones, that is the pattern right here, and then so on and so on. There's patterns there, right there, and a pattern right there. And again, all you got to do is just change the die if you want to change the color. Now, in order to hang them like this, you have to put whatever banner you want down into the pattern like this, because the iron, the string, is basically your, I guess it's your string that holds all the banners. And there's something very, very cool about this, which I'm going to show you over here. Now, where is it? Where is the one I wanted to show you? Right here. So if you wanted to put different color banners, you can. And that's what the layout is for the recipe. Also, if you want to change the banners, like say you want to put one of each banner, like that right there, all you have to do is swap out the patterns of the banners. So instead of having like an orange pointy one, put in the orange square one, and so on and so on. You can create, you know, something like this, basically, with all the different patterns and colors, which is really, really awesome. The same goes for the lights as well as all of the other lights. So if you wanted to have like one little square, you wanted to have an oil lantern, you wanted to have a snowflake, or anything like that, you can throw them all. All you have to do is just mix and match the patterns down there. Just make sure that you've got the iron and the string at the top. So basically you get 6 options, and that's the max that you can do. So also, we've got these right here. Okay, there you go. And then you've got kind of like another oil lantern, which is really cool because they have little candles in them, which is very, very cool, or little torches. There's the recipe for those. And then this right here is another type of oil lantern. I really love how they have so many versions of the oil lantern. I just find it really, really cool. And there's the recipe right there. Okay, now these are all the little lights. Again, totally messed up this map. So what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna grab some of these lights. I'm just gonna grab the rainbow ones here just for the heck of it, and we're gonna go and do a jump cut and jump into a world map and just sort of decorate a little bit. And I want to show you. Oh, before I do, I apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so before I do, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this and this, and I think I need a lot of those, so I'm just gonna copy it like that, and I'm going to just grab, let's see, do I really need anything? No, I don't really need any more to grab, but maybe I should grab something just because. How about we take the snowflakes, because I absolutely love the snowflakes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the snowflakes, right. Okay, here, take those. Now, what I want to do, excuse me, is I'm going to take them on the outside here, and I'm going to go like this. No, I'm not. Pardon me. I first need a crafting table, because I want to show you guys something really neat here. You can actually make these things sort of glitter. So I think what you have to do, that's not what you have to do. Pardon me. There's so many recipes to remember for this. So I'm going to do a jump cut, grab the recipe, and I will be right back. Okay, so here we are in the real world of Minecraft, and I've put down a work table. So it turns out one of the recipes has not been updated to 1.16.5, which is the version I'm using today. So basically what it was if you took a couple iron and a string, and you took a glowstone, and then you stuck one of the lanterns in here, you would basically get a string of lanterns that would not flicker but resonate, and they would resonate individually. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work anymore, and I think that's only for older versions. So basically what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just going to make a bunch of these, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like all decorated up at nighttime. We're gonna put a bunch of lights everywhere, and oh, I just did this, but I should also point out that you can attach them to the same thing. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna make them all kind of pretty and just show you guys kind of what it looks like at nighttime, because it really is pretty. It is really one of the coolest things, or coolest mods to get, that you can use to decorate. And see, as you can see, you can attach it also to leaves, and it really is just, it's one of my favorite mods, and I always kind of consider it kind of an essential because of just how awesome the thing is. So you guys should check this out. There will be a link down below, down in the description. You guys can go and check it out for yourself. So let's see, I'm just gonna, I guess, get out of here because these plants are huge, eh? Jeez. That's another mod I might review in the future. But let's get rid of some of these here, and now we have our own little sort of camping spot that's just beautiful. And you can decorate your towns like this as well. So let's see, time set, I'm gonna go 14,000. I know that I could have just gone to nighttime, but how pretty does this look? It's very lit up, and it's just really, really nice and pretty. So there you go, ladies and gents. If you enjoyed that, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up. It greatly helps out the channel a lot. And you can either leave a thumbs down as well. I mean, if you really feel the necessary that you didn't like it, that's okay too. Either way, I love your beautiful faces. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more, because there's a lot of stuff coming, God willing. I love you, and I'll see you again real soon. By the way, all the links that you need for everything is down below in the description. Oh, and also, check out the Discord community. We have some great people in there as well. Come and hang out. I'll see you again real soon, guys.